Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel where I try to figure out the best place to play in the Bay for your buck with below average golf. Today's course is Sunnyvale Municipal Golf Course. The first hole is a dogleg right with a dried up pond on the right side. And the right tees is about 240 straight through the fairway and with no range. I can't hit my driver anyways. Use a hybrid and put myself in perfect position. As you can tell, the conditions are not perfect, and don't get used to this birdie look because it's going to start going downhill real quick. Hole 2 is a short par 4 going right back to the clubhouse, and luckily for me I do not need to use a driver. And for the second time through 2 holes, I managed to hit a fairway to start. Majority of the greens here are pretty big, and for the second shot I was kind of happy anywhere left at the pin. I like to believe I missed around on purpose so I can show you the clubhouse and the practice facility kinda. With a small space, they only have a pine green. The practice green is built more like me, which is long and narrow. However, I believe the greens are the best part about this course. Every time I'm here, they roll straight for a public course and are relatively easy to putt on. Here's your first look at the bunkers here, and for the new players, at first glance, they do not look intimidating with that look. However, when my approach shot hit, it bounced like it was on concrete. I decided to play more at the chip and surprisingly caught a decent amount of sand. Here I put the ASS in fantastic. Although I missed a little bit left, I gave myself a solid look for it. Hole 4 is the first of the par 3s. I know you normally watch bad golf here, but close and pleasants were just about as good as anyone could. Whereas I do not. Left myself with a short-sided flopper dopper over the dirt. My short game saved me here, but I couldn't ask for a better look for par. I hit a great putt, and apparently I put more backspin on my putter than I do with any of my wedges. After Golden's great shot here, it only has about 3 feet for birdie, and of course I want to put it on the channel if you missed it. I hit that like button not for me, but for Colin, and show him some love in the comments. Fifth hole of the day is a short, extreme dogleg right, and the only chance I have to get close to the green is if I hit a shot that I hit on 30. I always wanted to try it, but my luck, it would go dead straight. Even though this hole is short, it can be pretty tricky. You want to hit it far enough left so you don't have to worry about hitting around the tree and over a bunker. Even though that was in the rough, it was still a perfect angle to the green. For the second time in 5 holes, I managed to hit the green regularly. Hole 6 is one of the 2 holes I don't want to talk about. Colin showed me the line here. You heard of Joey Cold Cuts? Well, let me introduce you to Cold Cuts. Beautiful hole, another dogleg right, but this one so far right, it hit a tree and missed 10 yards back into hole 30 left. You might have thought I was chomping down trees with an axe here on another hole. Second shot was hard to see, but it was actually one of my best shots of the day, where I had to hit a low punchy shot to 2 trees. For some reason my camera got a smudge on it, but don't cuss because I basically took care of that for you on this hole. At this point I was playing more like whack fuck than anything, and managed to have this to save double and walk out of here with a triple. I know you still can't see much on this hole, but this is probably one of my favorite holes on the course. The only thing that would make it better is water in the hazard. Hole 8 is stroke hole number 1, where there is water, or what should be water, left and right of the green, and short of the green. This hole also plays into the wind later in the day. Despite playing short, you do have to worry about the hazards. The green, I would say, is by far the most challenging on the course, especially if they put the pin in the back. Luckily for me, I somehow tend to play better on the hardest holes of this course, and hit my approach shot about 150, thinking it would roll down off the slope, but however, it stays out left and in the worst possible spot on the green. For this first putt, I didn't think there was any way I could leave it short, and end up 3-putting and out and get bogey. Hole 9 is a long par 4 running parallel to the par 5 fifth. playing 405 yards, add another 20 at least for the win. It's a beast of a hole. Yes, for all you pros out there, it would be a driver, low iron, or pitching wedge. But for all us weaklings, I had to murder the ball and be lucky to have a 5 iron into this. As we tell with no shot choice, which means the shot was too ugly for it to register. Somehow, after that drive, I still managed to walk out of here hard look. And as a good golfer say, always watch the putt when he goes past the hole. And what am I talking about? I just got like that. Bogey on that was a great score. 10th hole is the last of the par 5s, and luckily it's placed right now. This hole always puts fear in my eyes with my so-called drop. I would like to have the ball normally start off at 101, but I mentioned on 5 that this would be the one that would go dead straight. Even with the crutch driver as odds, me hitting the green about slim as my body build, and decided to put the driver in timeout and play 3-pin. This shot is approach shot to the green outlets. I'm not sure if I had the wrong number or if I'm on a flyer, but that 15 yards was the green. And with a short-sided chip, gives me a long left par. I'm going to walk out of here with another bogey. Why I decided to bring my driver back out, I don't know, but I told myself this ball is not going left, or not going right, and it did not. As you watch me make a disaster out of this hole, I want to take the time to talk about the pricing. Looking at some of the courses in the area, price-wise, Sunnyvale comes out to be one of the cheaper options. $55 for a prime-time round on the weekend, while other courses on my channel, including Shark Park at $75, and Crystal Springs at 90 on the Golf Now website. For the pace of play, I would say it's average around the Bay Area. Out of the 6 rounds I played here, I had one 5-hour round, and majority of them being between 4 and 4.5 hours for weekend play. And now let's get back to the horrible golf. This hole plays as the easiest hole on the course, and a hard dog left. You can tell by my chip, I was a little frustrated. Chunked a little bit, but don't worry, my back was okay. Lucky number 13, long par 3 with wind blowing off the right. Huge green, you want to make sure you are in the right level, and I missed this left, not where you want to miss. Somehow I found grass in between the front 2 bunkers, and with a sort of short-sided chip and green running away, so it's not ideal. This was almost perfect, just a little bit short, and instead it gave me another look at par. Hole 14, and yeah, you don't need a shot tracer to know where this ball goes. Luckily, didn't go on the highway and had to re-hit off the tee. Remember back when I said there was a hole worse than the triple? Yeah, you're looking at it. There off the tee was hit fat, but in play. It must be a child because I sure love to draw. The ball, yes. I was one of those kids that did not color in between the lines. Can you tell? Take a look at this bunker. You probably can't make out the ball that is covered in mud. And honestly, I don't know how to hit a shot, how to hit a wet sand shot, so I just played it as a chip, and just like hole 3, I left it short. As Ariana Grande would say, thank you, next. Whereas Colt here managed to put him for par, and I double what he scored. Last time I got a 7 and managed to bounce back with a par. Here's the last and longest par 3 on the course, with bunkers protecting each side. The 3 on this hole is amazing, and here I hit my best putt of the day, and literally ran off this hole with a stress-free par. Hole 16 playing as the second hardest hole, has a creek left, OB, short right, and depth right. Even a ball on the right side of the fairway can be blocked out by this Dikembe Mutombo type of tree on the right side. Here hit a perfect tee shot followed up by this hot garbage. Just wanted to take a shortcut to hole 17. After this chip, I didn't bother bringing my putter with me and putted with my 63 because why not? Last driver hole, and honestly this was my best shot all day with the driver. However, I found a difficult position and had to punch under a branch from about 100 yards fade here with an 8. Unfortunately, clipped part of the branch and came up just a bit short. Normally I hate putting from off the greens on public courses, but here I wanted to say I had a birdie luck, and yeah, no point. And remember what I said a few holes ago about 2 inches? Final hole, and in my opinion is the most beautiful hole on the course. Water on the left side guarding the green, and the farther down the narrower the fairway gets and brings water into play. Went with old reliable 5-iron and found the fairway. The second shot got extremely lucky and didn't find the water. This is another green where you want to be on the right side of the tier, whereas it could be an easy 3-putt. I ended up chipping close, and if I only knew I would make putts pulling the flag, I would have started earlier. Overall, I enjoyed this course. Most of the holes are open with no OB, but others also provide challenges for higher skilled players. I would rate it as 8.3, and thank you for watching, and let me know what you want to see next.